Hey guys, welcome to Riva Academy, and in this tutorial we are going to look at fetching records from MySQL and displaying it on your Flutter application. So we started by creating a new project in Visual Studio Code, and I'm removing these extra comments, and also I will remove this title parameter. Okay, and I will also remove these two classes so that we can start with a clean slate. Okay, and I will create a new class by the name my home page. Okay, I will create a stateless widget by the name my home page. Okay, and instead of container, this will return scaffold. Okay, and now I will quickly add the app bar and the title text to this app bar. Okay, title text, say API demo. Okay, and I will run this in emulator. Okay, you can see now this is nicely running in emulator. Okay, what I will quickly do is go to the editor and change the font size of the editor, as many of you have requested me. Okay, so cool. I hope these fonts are okay and readable. Okay, now quickly go back to the pubsec YML file, and over here we will add this HTTP dependency. Okay, so when I save this, it will run packages.get command, and this is now added the dependency in our project. Okay, now I have created this table products. This is my PHP admin, and you can see that this table has been created. I have also created the API. Okay, so I've created this API products.php, which will fetch the records from SQL. Okay, so I have written this query over here and I have fetched the records, and this is the output of this API. Okay, in the JSON. Okay, so I have written this PHP API to fetch the records. Okay, so now what we will do is we will call this API in our Flutter application. Cool. Okay, so this is the API I have written, and we will call this API in our Flutter application. Okay, this is the output of the API. Okay, so for that we will need to create the model class. Okay, so there is this quick type, okay, where we have to paste the output of the API and it will generate the Podo class for us, that is the model class. Okay, so here I have copy pasted the output of the API and it has generated the model class. So what I will do is I will create a new file over here, product.dart, and I will simply copy paste this. Okay, so this class will help us. Okay, so in the quick type I have simply copy pasted the output of my API and it has generated this Podo class for us. Okay, which I have copy pasted over here. Okay, which we will use in the API. Okay, so now I will create a new file, say product API .dart. Okay, here we will make the API call. Okay, so what I will do is I will first write the import statements. Okay, I will import this product.dart file. Okay, and I will also import the HTTP dependency which we have added. Okay, is HTTP. Cool. Now we will make the API call. So I will write a function, say future list of products. Okay, so this API will return us the list of the products. Okay, say fetch products async Okay, so we are going to make the HTTP call. So we will make this function async. Right, so here I will write the URL of my API. Okay, so let us go back over here to the API and I will copy paste the URL of this API to here. Okay, and let us make a HTTP request. Okay, so final response equals to await http dot get and the URL. Okay, so we are making an HTTP request and we have got the response in this response variable. Okay, so what I will do is I will call this function products from JSON. Okay, this was the function which was made in the quick type. Okay, so basically what this function will do is it will JSON decode the output. Okay, response dot body. Okay, so this will return us the output. It will decode the response and return us the output in our required format. Okay, this was our API. Okay, PHP API. Right, this was the output of the API and we have copy pasted the output over here to generate the model class. Okay, and then we have made the API call. Okay, now let us go back to the main.dat file and start building the UI. Okay, so what I will do first is quickly import all the required files. Okay, we will import the product.dat file and I will also import the product API.dat. Okay, where we have made the API call. Cool, now this both files are added. Now let us start building the UI. So I will go to the body and I will add a container. Okay, child of the container, and over here we will call the function which we have written in product API. So for that we will use the future builder. Okay, and in the future we will specify the name of the function where we have made the API call. Okay, so fetch products. So in the future we will write fetch products. Okay, so this will return us the output. Okay, builder, context and snapshot. Okay, so this snapshot variable has the output of fetch products. Okay, now we will use the but before that we will make a check over here if snapshot dot has data. Okay, and if it doesn't have the data or while it is still fetching the data, we can display a circular progress indicator. Okay, so until this snapshot is fetching the data, okay, we will return circular progress indicator. Okay, so now when I save and hot reload, you can see this circular progress indicator. Right, so let us go back inside the if condition. So I will write over here return list view builder. Okay, we will make a list view to display all the records. Okay, so this will have the item count function. So what will be the item count? Snapshot dot data dot length. Okay, and we will also write this shrink wrap true and then we will write this item builder function, okay, to build each and every element. Okay, so this will take build context and index. Okay, so consider this item builder function as your for loop, okay, and this index as the I variable of your for loop. Okay, so what we will do is we will extract the product from the snapshot.data. Okay, so from the snapshot.data we will extract a single product object. Okay, we will use this index over here. Okay, so this is products, I think S will come. Okay, cool. Okay, so we will extract a single product from here and populate the row. Okay, so whatever we write inside this function will constitute a single row of your list view. So now I will just write the text over here. Okay, say dollar product dot product name. Okay, so when I save and hot reload, you can see all the product names are displayed over here. Okay, all the product names which were there in your database, okay, are displayed over here. You can just verify. Okay, so we have made the API call to fetch the records and we have displayed it on our Flutter application. You can style this text as per your requirements. Okay, so let me increase the font size, say 20. Cool, this is good. Okay, so once you got the data over here, you can style it and customize it as per your project requirements. Okay, now let me wrap this in a column so that I can display description also. Okay, so I will copy paste this and display the product description as well. Okay, and let me change the font size to 15 for description. Okay, so you can see the product name and description are fetched from the database and are displayed. Okay, I will align this. See, cross axis alignment dot start. Okay, cool. Okay, so what I will do is wrap this in a card widget so that it displays properly. Okay, so now you can see this is properly displayed. Okay, once you have the data, you can play around and display it as per your requirements. Okay, so let me add some padding to the base container. Okay, cool, this is proper now. Okay, if you want, you can change style the text. Let me change the color of the product name to blue. Okay, or you can also change to any of the required colors. Say I will do red. Okay, also let me change the color of the product description. Say colors dot black 54. Okay, this is okay. So once you have got the data, you can customize it. Okay, let me add some padding over here also. Okay, so now you can see this product title and the product description are properly displayed. Okay, what else we can do? Okay, there was this product price also, so let me display that also. Okay, product dot product price, and let me change the color to say black. Okay, so you can see the price is also displayed now. Okay, so I hope you understood the concept of making an API call to fetch the records from your SQL server and display it on your Flutter application. I hope you liked this video, and if you really did, please share it with your friends who are also learning Flutter. Thank you so much for watching.